Hey everybody, I know it's been a minute since I've been on here. Life happens, I guess. And I really hadn't had a whole lot to say. Nothing special. No words of wisdom. You have a new outlook whenever you go through some things. And I've had 4 hospital stays and 5 hospital stays in the past year. All of them linked to my mental health. All of them linked to my spiritual well-being. I'm older now, and if you probably noticed in my videos, I don't dress up like I used to. And I live, day to day. That's the best I can do. And you know what? Maybe it's God trying to tell me that living day to day, enjoying each moment, even a morsel of life, is worth 1,000 lives if you don't feel each moment that you live. I lived my life a long time being numb and feeling so used to pain and so used to misery in my spiritual well-being and my mental health that I didn't take care of my body. And let me tell you something. One thing that my dad taught me is, he taught me 2 things, but the first thing is you can't take it with you. That includes your body. We're made to be spiritual beings because when God breathed life into us, He breathed His very breath. And He continues to do so. That's why we have wind. God is in the wind. And He can be great and pleasurable and warm, just like the wind. Or He can be great and terrible and destroy things. But nevertheless, God is faithful and God is bringing us love every day. And every day that we wake up, He's given us another day to take that morsel of a day and make it even better. Make it better for yourself, whether in order to provide better for your family, or if it's just you, provide better for your best friend or your loved one, the person next to you. Our lives really are never our own. And we can have our own lives and we can do for ourselves and we can think that we do well. But you never know who you're gonna inspire with what you do. And you never know where the inspiration is going to go, whether it be inspired for good or for bad. So we have to be conscientious and we have to be aware. The Bible says to be sober. Yeah, that's in Titus chapter 1, I believe. We have to be sober. It might be Titus chapter 2, I'm not sure. That's up to you to look up. But the Bible says for us to be sober and that we are to love one another. God gave us this great commandment where it said, to love your neighbor as yourself and to do unto others as you would do unto yourself. Because no man hates himself. Nowadays, hating yourself is something that we're taught at a very young age. We're bombarded with social media, with, TV and movies and music that all teach us the way we're supposed to dress, act, and think. And if that's not enough, then we also have our culture that we're born into that also teaches us how to dress, act, and think. But none of that matters if we don't learn and teach the next generation how to dress, act, and think as God would have us to dress, act, and think. God doesn't want us to hate our neighbor. He doesn't want us to be jealous. In fact, it's one of the commandments. We're supposed to love one another. And the Bible also teaches that he who hates his brother hates let me stop right there. I don't want anyone to misinterpret me in any way. So before I go any further, I just want you to understand that everyone who believes in the gospel and believes God and has faith and is saved, everything you do is important because someone's watching you. Now, to care what others think more than what God thinks, no. We're supposed to care more about what God thinks than what everyone else thinks. And I don't know about you, but I care a whole lot about what God thinks of me. Don't ever stop believing that God, the devil likes to lie to us and tell us that God doesn't care about us and that we're supposed to run from Satan and run in fear. It's a game he likes to play. It's not funny. Because he likes to chase us right into hell. We got to stop. God says, "Be still and know that I am God." Smell the roses. Take a minute. That's what COVID really taught me. Stop. Take a minute. Learn to care for yourself in a way that is showing yourself love. If you don't know how to love, God will show you. Because He is love. That's what He is. And God's not going to just change His mind one minute to the next, about loving. He always loves us. He doesn't. That's why Jesus is here. That's why Jesus came. That's why He died on the cross. That's why He defeated death and hell when He rose the third day. And that's why He ascended. It's the Great Commission to teach the gospel to all the nations. To love one another. God is love. And that's something I've wanted my whole life, and now that I have it, I want to hold on to it in one hand, and the other I want to give and give and give and share with others. All right. Much love for you, brothers and sisters. Godspeed and God bless.